Hi, I'm Andrea Metcalf, and welcome to Dream Productions. I have special guest for you today. This is Jonathon Montent, and what's really interesting is Jonathon is by day an HR professional for some of the biggest companies in the world, but by night he becomes a Pilates enthusiast. And you're building a new Pilates machine called Onyx. Tell us about that.
I am. So, like most Americans, 2020 hit and our roles got shook, and especially being in HR, we had to pivot really quickly, which led to a lot of stress. And, the one place I found kind of that calming relief was, at a local studio here in Chicago. Pilates really transformed my body and life. Being an avid enthusiast, triathlete, I found myself prone to injuries because, like all males, we never worry about stretching. We never worry about the functional part of our bodies, right? We just beat our bodies to the ground. And Pilates really forced me to transform and focus on my core, stability, those stabilizing muscles. And I saw physical transformation in my body like I'd never seen before either. So I, like most people, bought an at-home reformer, and it was
Hi there,
a
we're right
piece
in the
of
middle
crap.
of a broadcast. Are you here for the studio?
Yes, we are.
All right, I'll have someone come and get you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. No problem.
Interruptions happen like this all the time, Jonathan. I'm so sorry. I'm just so busy and my life is so important. I have to take a phone call now and then, but I want to start back.
Yes.
You were doing triathlons,
Yes.
and you were saying, like most people, you didn't stretch.
Right.
You didn't do the little muscles, and that's where you found Pilates?
That is through a friend who owns a national brand of studios. She forced me into her studio, and it really I found focusing on that flexibility, focusing on that core balance and that stability. Those stabilizing muscles really helped me be a better athlete, and the aches and pains in my lower back and different parts of my body would go away because I had stronger
Okay, but
muscles.
now you're starting to sound like Pilates was with the old people who have these little aches and pains, but Pilates is really for everyone.
It is, absolutely. It's for all walks of life. And, with Onyx, what I really tried to do was, hey, Peloton came into our lives and was able to bring studio quality fitness in the comfort of our home that we just fall in love with. And you don't do Peloton or these other at-home brands because you like to bike or you like to run, because you can do that anywhere, but you get that entertainment value on your time, on your dime. And I said, well, why don't we bring that to the Pilates space? Because Pilates, in my opinion, it's just been left alone, and it hasn't been touched, and it hasn't really been innovated, and we're not bringing the technologies available to us.
Yeah, I see that too, because I've been doing Pilates for over 30 years, and I love the way it changes my clients, changes the way they look, changes the way they can do their everyday life, and that real functional movement that most people don't have. But when I was in COVID with my Pilates studio, one of the challenges we found was that we couldn't do classes, so I let them come in and use the Pilates reformers. Oh my gosh, yes, we use the Pilates reformers without someone teaching them because they already knew the basics. But watching it on the TV screen, I mean, the Pilates machine has a front and a back, and you have to turn around and switch in order to get all the movements, and that's where Onyx is different.
It is, absolutely. So, what I noticed was I had a machine in my house, and I was moving my computer with me to make sure I can keep my body in the same alignment without causing injury by looking over my shoulder. And so what we did with Onyx is we said this has to be re-engineered. So what we did is we actually took the tension housing that typically sits on the far side of the machine and the reverse side of a Pilates machine, and we installed it underneath the moving platform.
But I think what this really means is that you don't have to turn around.
Absolutely.
You can look forward and get a whole Pilates workout in
Yes.
that never happened before.
You're able to do that because by that housing being underneath the platform, you can attach it to the front or back, so you can do the same form of movement with the push and pull, always facing one stagnant direction. So we're super excited about that. We also installed a rear platform on our machine because I'm a fan of the more high-intensity muscle endurance version of Pilates that we've seen emerge in the last couple of years. And this just gives more form and functionality to consumers at home. So with Onyx and our digital subscriptions, we can take you from the mat all the way to the most advanced version of Pilates with the same equipment, same machine. And it's really cool looking too. We made sure it looked like a furniture piece that can be completely modular, broken down, stored underneath a sofa, couch, or hung on your wall like a piece of art. We wanted it to be something when you had people come to your house, it was like a focal piece in the room, and people were jealous of you for having it.
And people will be jealous of them, of everyone who's going to have an Onyx Pilates reformer in their house. I'm really excited about this. That's why I joined on the team. And Onyx is going to bring you not only the best digital content for functional Pilates movement, for flow like we classically like, but also the athletic space. And even those people who are coming off of injuries. I've seen it at a lot of rehab places. Onyx is coming to town. When can we see the first machine?
Yes, so the first machine is manufacturing right now, and it will be here in the United States next month. We are offering pre-orders, so if you would like to get ahead of the line, we'll be launching that more broadly in July and August, and we hope to have the first machine in consumers' homes in winter 2021-2022.
And I'm going to say, too, that if you do purchase an Onyx Pilates reformer and you live in Chicago or within 60 miles, I will personally come to give you a personal training session, right?
Absolutely.
You had said that I needed to do that.
Exactly.
I'm going to do that.
Of course.
And that's where we're going to see you soon. I'm Andrea Metcalf. This is Onyx. It's the Onyx Plans, myonyxfit.com.
Yes.
We're going to see more from Jonathon later. I'm Andrea Metcalf, Dream Productions TV.